Welcome to GS Coins, your trusted channel for exploring the world of rare and valuable coins from around the globe. Today, we're going to talk about a small yet fascinating piece of history, the 1 euro cent coin from Spain, dated 1999. This tiny coin might look ordinary and even dirty at first glance, but don't let its appearance fool you. Behind its copper color and worn-out surface lies a story of value, history, and collector interest that many people overlook. Whether you're a beginner coin collector or someone who has had this coin lying around for years, you'll want to stay tuned till the end to discover how much your 1999 España 1 euro cent could be worth in today's market. The 1999 Spain 1 euro cent coin was one of the first euro coins ever issued when Spain joined the Eurozone. It features the image of Miguel de Cervantes, the famous Spanish writer who gave the world Don Quixote, symbolizing Spain's cultural heritage. The reverse side shows the common European design with the coin's denomination, 1 cent, along with the map of Europe. The coin is made of copper-covered steel, which is why it easily gets dirty or tarnished over time. Many people mistake the dark or dirty surface as rust or damage, but this is a natural reaction of copper to air and moisture, especially for coins that have been in circulation for many years. Now, let's talk about the value of this coin. The 1999 Spain 1 euro cent coin in dirty or circulated condition doesn't usually sell for much because it's quite common. In general, most 1999 1 euro cent coins in circulated or dirty condition are worth around $100 to $600 US. However, if your coin has a special minting error, such as double striking, off-center design, or missing details, it could be worth significantly more. Some rare error versions of this coin have been sold for as much as $156 to $300, depending on condition and collector demand. But for a regular, dirty coin that has been in circulation, you can expect the value to be close to face value or slightly above that, usually less than $800 in today's coin market. Even though the 1999 España 1 euro cent coin might not make you rich, it still holds historical and collectible importance as one of the first euro coins minted when Spain transitioned from the peseta to the euro. For collectors, having an original 1999 coin from the first year of the euro is always meaningful, especially when building a complete euro coin collection. It's also a great reminder of how currency evolves and how even the smallest coins carry stories of national heritage and economic change. So, if you have this coin in your pocket, in a drawer, or hidden in an old wallet, don't throw it away just because it looks dirty. Clean it gently if you must, but always handle it with care. You never know when even a simple coin could become a collectible in the future. And remember, in coin collecting, the real value often comes from the story behind the coin, not just the price it holds.
Next up, the 1 euro cent coin from Spain, dated 2000. At first glance, this small copper-colored coin might not seem special, especially if it's in dirty or circulated condition, but there's much more to it than meets the eye. Whether you've found this coin in your pocket change or kept it for years without realizing its importance, this video will reveal everything you need to know about its history, features, and current market value in today's dollars. The 2000 España 1 euro cent coin is part of the first generation of euro coins introduced when Spain adopted the euro currency. It features the portrait of Miguel de Cervantes, the legendary Spanish author who wrote Don Quixote, one of the greatest works in world literature. This design represents Spain's rich cultural history and artistic pride. On the reverse side, you'll see the standard euro design showing the map of Europe, symbolizing unity across the continent. The coin is made of copper-covered steel, which gives it a reddish-brown appearance when new. However, over time and with circulation, the surface tends to darken and get dirty due to oxidation and handling, a natural process for copper-based coins. Now, let's talk about what most people are curious about: the value of this coin. The 1 cent coin from the year 2000, even in dirty or circulated condition, is quite common in Spain and across Europe. Most of these coins were minted in large quantities, so their face value remains very close to €900, or roughly $800. However, collectors sometimes pay a little more for early euro coins, especially those from the first few years of production, like 1999 and 2000. In today's market, a typical 2000 España 1 cent coin in circulated or dirty condition is worth between $500 and $900. But here's where things get interesting. Some rare versions with minting errors can sell for higher prices. Error coins such as off-center strikes, double dies, or missing details can fetch anywhere between $500 and $300 depending on the severity of the error and the interest from collectors. These rare variations are not common, but they do exist, and serious collectors are always on the lookout for them. So it's always a good idea to carefully inspect your coin for anything unusual. Even though the 2000 España 1 cent coin might not make you rich, it's still a wonderful piece to have in your collection because it represents the beginning of a new currency era for Europe. It's a historical reminder of the time when countries across Europe made the transition from their old national currencies to the euro, marking a major milestone in modern European history. Each coin tells a story, not just of money, but of change, progress, and cultural identity. So if you happen to have a 2000 España 1 cent coin, even in dirty condition, keep it safe as part of your collection. It's a little piece of history that connects you to an important moment in time. And who knows, in the future its value might increase as early euro coins become more sought after by collectors.
Next up, the 1 cent coin from Spain, minted in the year 2003. At first glance, this small copper-colored coin might seem ordinary, especially if it's in dirty or circulated condition, but it still carries an interesting story and a small piece of European history. Whether you found this coin lying around at home or received it as change while traveling, you might be surprised to learn that even the tiniest coin like this has its own collectible value and background worth exploring. The 2003 España 1 cent coin features the famous portrait of Miguel de Cervantes, the legendary Spanish writer best known for his masterpiece Don Quixote. This design symbolizes Spain's rich artistic and literary heritage. On the reverse side of the coin, you'll find the standard euro design created by Luc Loix, showing the denomination 1 cent, and a map of Europe symbolizing unity across the continent. The coin is made from copper-covered steel, which means that with time, circulation, and exposure to moisture, the surface naturally becomes dirty, dark, or even slightly corroded. This is normal and happens to almost every coin that has been used for over 2 decades. Now, let's talk about what most collectors want to know: the value of this coin in today's market. The 2003 Spain 1 cent coin in dirty or circulated condition is generally considered common. Millions of these coins were minted for everyday use, so they are not rare. In the coin market today, a 2003 España 1 cent in circulated or dirty condition typically holds a value between $100 and $500. However, if your coin happens to be in uncirculated or near mint condition, meaning it looks shiny and shows no wear, it might be worth around $50 to $100 to the right collector who's trying to complete a euro cent collection. But here's something that could make your coin stand out. Rare minting errors, such as double striking, off-centered designs, or misprinted edges, can raise the value dramatically. Coins with these types of errors have been known to sell for anywhere between $500 and $900, depending on the quality of the error and its uniqueness. So, if you have a 2003 1 euro cent coin, it's always a good idea to examine it closely under good lighting to see if it has any unusual features that could make it more valuable. Even though the regular 2003 España 1 euro cent coin might not be worth a fortune, it still has its charm and significance. It's part of the early euro coin series that represents Spain's participation in the European Union's shared currency system. Having one of these coins is like holding a small piece of history that marks the beginning of a new economic era for Europe. Collectors value these coins not only for their price, but also for the story and heritage they represent. So, if you come across a 2003 España 1 euro cent coin, even if it's dirty or looks old, don't throw it away. Keep it safe as a collectible piece. It might not make you rich today, but it adds historical and sentimental value to your collection. Every coin tells a story, and this one tells the tale of Europe's financial unification and Spain's contribution to that history.
Next up, the 1 euro cent coin from Spain, minted in the year 2009. At first glance, this tiny copper coin might not look like much, especially if it's in dirty or circulated condition, but even the smallest coins can hold interesting historical significance and collectible value. So if you found a 2009 España 1 euro cent coin and are wondering what it's worth in today's market, make sure to watch till the end of this video. The 2009 España 1 euro cent coin is part of the standard euro coin series, featuring a design that proudly represents Spain's cultural heritage. On the obverse side, you'll find the portrait of Miguel de Cervantes, the world-renowned Spanish author of Don Quixote, symbolizing Spain's influence in world literature. On the reverse side, you'll see the common euro cent design, which shows the denomination 1 cent and the European map, a design shared across all euro countries. This coin is made from copper-coated steel, giving it a bright reddish appearance when new. However, over time and through circulation, the copper reacts with air and moisture, causing the surface to become dull, brown, or even dirty looking. This is a natural process that happens to nearly all copper-based coins, especially those that have been used for many years. Now let's talk about its market value. The 2009 1 euro cent coin from Spain is quite common, as millions were minted for general circulation. In dirty or circulated condition, most of these coins are only worth their face value, which is 400 euro or around $500. However, collectors sometimes pay a little more for early or well-preserved examples. In today's market, a 2009 España 1 euro cent coin in good circulated condition might sell for between $700 and $900. If your coin is uncirculated or in near mint condition, with no scratches and full original shine, it could be worth around $500 to $700 to a dedicated collector. But here's where things can get more exciting: rare minting errors. If your 2009 1 euro cent coin has any type of error, such as being struck off-center, having double digits, missing letters, or showing signs of a misaligned die, its value could jump significantly. Depending on the type and rarity of the error, these coins can sell for anywhere between $5 and $50, or even more if the error is dramatic and well documented. So it's always worth examining your coin closely under good lighting to check for anything unusual that could make it stand out. Even though the 2009 España 1 euro cent coin in dirty condition doesn't carry a high market value, it still holds a special place in European coinage history. It represents Spain's continued participation in the Eurozone and marks a time when the euro currency had already become well established across Europe. For coin collectors, it's always meaningful to keep coins from the early 2000s to late 2000s because they reflect the first decade of the euro's evolution as a unified European currency. Every coin from this period tells the story of how Europe came together under one economic symbol, the euro. So if you have a 2009 España 1 euro cent coin, even if it looks old or dirty, keep it as part of your collection. It's a small yet historical piece that connects you to a major chapter in European financial history. You never know. Coins like these might gain more collector interest in the future, especially as older euro coins slowly disappear from circulation. Thank you for watching GS Coins. If you enjoyed learning about the 2009 España 1 euro cent coin and its value in today's market, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with other coin enthusiasts. Stay tuned for more videos where we uncover the true worth and hidden stories behind coins from all around the world.